went and muted myself. Hello, everybody.
Sauce! We can't hear you!
You muted yourself!
I keep muting myself.
There we go. There we go.
Or somebody keep... you know what? I'm just gonna blame myself.
We are professionals here.
I did not expect you to say that.
After so many streams, you think I'd be able to get this right? Nah.
It adds to your charm.
It's just all the excitement.
It's the excitement
yeah.
of this being the finale of Baldur's Gate Beach Patrol.
It is.
And
How exciting.
Yes, hello, I'm the DM, my name's Gray, I'm here to play some D&D with my buddies. And why don't we get them to introduce themselves first and foremost? Zhuzh, as you are player number 1 today.
Hi. I'm Ahmed. I'll be playing as Zhuzh, which is, you know, just the normal, average frog with knives, as you all know in the rogue archetypes. As you've seen before, he's been prom queen, student council president, best man at the wedding. There is, I'm probably forgetting some more stuff.
Birthday boy.
Birthday boy from last week.
There are 5 or so.
There are 5 copies
of him running around.
We're still not sure what we're doing with them, but we'll figure that out at some point.
One of which is a frog centaur.
I forgot about that!
Oh my god, I also forgot about that.
Why did you remind me?
I wanted to put that terrible image in your head.
Oh no. Why did you do that?
It worked.
Yeah. He's this cute tiny frog who just turned 3 last week. And yeah, very poisonous. Don't touch him. Other than that,
No,
yay.
Holly, you are next up.
Hi, I'm Holly. It's me. I am playing Melofi, or Mel for short. He is a Triton Way of the Sun Soul monk, so he looks like an anglerfish. He's got the lure, he's got the bioluminescence, he's got the teeth. He is your classic hot fish boy, surfer dude, beach hippie. Always in Hawaiian shorts, Hawaiian shorts, no shirt. Yeah, Hawaiian shorts, no shirt. Ukulele that doubles as a quarterstaff. He's all about just like letting life take you where it wants to go, like the ocean does. And he's just encountered his not dead dad, so it's gonna be a doozy of a session.
Yeah. And Alan, would you be so kind?
Yes, of course. Hi. I play Alan Ostrowski. He is a warlock, pretty high-level warlock now. But most importantly, he is a marine biologist who never leaves his diving suit for very practical reasons. One of them being that he could literally not survive out of it. I mean, he could, but you know, he is actually a dead man in the suit. So he's here. He is a marine biologist, and he loves all creatures of the ocean, big and small. And he loves talking about them and sharing his knowledge and passion of them with everybody else.
Perfect. And finally, our special guest for this episode, Miss Elbia Hackemup.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup, and I'm picking my spells. I'm playing a very chill dude, chill person, I guess I should say, named Brisket, the Fire Genasi druid, who is, beach's life. So we gotta make sure everyone's safe and having fun, and it's gonna be super chill.
Yeah, perfect. All right. And for y'all in chat, if you have channel points, you can influence this game by either giving people, these lovely players, health potions, or by giving them bonuses to their stats. So if you want to, or if they have done anything to garner your favor, by all means. Unusual for this game, we're going to do a little bit of a recap. When we last left our players, they had just been time displaced. Which is, I want to say unusual for them, but I'm surprised it took them this long. they've gone back 10 years into the past. Malofi is being confronted by his own father, who he thought lost at sea. They're doing this because they're chasing the evil knife elemental, Stabio. Will they be able to stop his plans? I hope so. Otherwise, this game's gonna take a really weird turn.
You want to mention why Stabio is here?
Yes, Stabio is here because Zhuzh's bag of holding, which contains nothing but knives, actually leads to the knife dimension, and he's been kidnapping Stabio's children this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is a revenge story.
This is really Stabio's the hero.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we the bad guys?
Are we the baddies?
Oh, we've got skulls on our hats.
Okay.
The Beach Patrol logo is literally just like a skull with swords.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
But yes, as you should we just all get into it?
Yeah.
Mel, as you're kind of coming to after this blinding flash of light, you feel just kind of a hand on your shoulder, and it says, "Looks like you took a gnarly spill there, dude." And as you turn around, you see a face that looks very similar to your own. The same kind of jaw structure, same kind of little anglerfish bobble.
Is this another copy? Is this an even Malofi?
You would think so at first, but
Just says that.
yeah, and you would probably not be completely out of sorts to say that, because the resemblance is uncanny.
So it's been cause he died, it's been like 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a decade since he died.
Since Mel last saw his dad. So it takes him a minute to sort of put everything together after the initial shock of taking the tumble. And he just sort of puts his hand on the hand on his shoulder and just to make sure that it's real and that he is really there.
Oh, he's really there. This is as real as it gets.
Mel just sort of
You alright, dude?
Mel just sort of stands up and just sort of looks at him and just pulls him into a big hug.
Whoa.
He just doesn't know what to say.
Whoa.
And he just starts
righteous,
crying.
dude.
He just starts crying, and he is just holding on to him for dear life, because he's just he has no idea what's going on, but all he knows is that his dad is standing in front of him for the first time in 10 years.
And he's giving you that awkward, he's giving you the pat on the back.
Yeah.
Hey, no crying on the beach, brah.
Mel goes, I know, I'm fine. And just sort of pulls away, wipes away tears real quick.
What happened to your face? It looks like you got beat up.
It's a long story. Hi.
He was fighting himself.
I've been there.
You're Danos, right?
Yeah. Have we met?
Not like
this. Are we from the same pod?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
You don't see very many other Tritons around here. At least not ones with the... And he kind of gives you a little head thing.
Yeah. I sort of turn to Alan and Zhuzh and go, I don't know what to do here.
Hi.
Hey, little dude.
Hi. So, where are we?
You were on the beach. Are you asking me, the DM, or are you just...
No, I'm asking it out loud.
You're on...
We're here.
Yeah. You're right outside of Station Strike Force Omega.
Oh, it's not burning anymore. That's odd.
The paint looks much nicer on it, on this little beach station. It looks almost brand new compared to the a little bit run down one that you were living in 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how obvious is it to parse that we've went back in time? Like, can I make some kind of investigation check, roughly, or how?
Oh man, yes. Give me let's say wisdom investigation.
Okay. Uh, hmm. Uh,
Are you proficient in investigation?
yeah.
Okay, and just add your wisdom modifier and your proficiency.
Oh, well,
bonus.
that's a natural 20, so that's a 27.
Nice.
Oh yeah, like
Plus,
you're looking around. You look down. You see like a wrapper, like a candy bar wrapper, and the expiration date is for like 10 years ago. But that doesn't sink in. Then you look at the biannual sand festival banner that's hanging up, and you're like, and it says the date, and you're like,
I don't see any of that.
and then
Wait, actually, he just probably sees it but doesn't connect it. Yeah.
And then as you're going by, somebody just kind of wanders by with their kid, and they're like, man, today is such a great day. And that day being whatever date it is, and let's say the full year, and date and month. And it's 10 years to the day that you just left.
No way!
We've got a whole bunch of stat bonuses being given out here.
Oh.
dang.
Finale time.
Malofi, you've got a health potion. So
Thank you.
Let me just...
Does it heal emotional wounds?
Yeah, that's what it's saying. It's saying
Oh, no.
for emotional health, Talp is
I'll leave
given
that.
+1 to Juge's wisdom. So let me just...
I'll need that.
You'll need that. Boop. We've got Alan. You get some more wisdom as well.
Oh, nice. Can I go past 20?
You can go past 20. It's adding to your bonus.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be at +6.
What world are we in? What's happening?
Alan gets some wisdom. Malofi gets +1 to intelligence. Malofi gets...
Oh, sick.
and Brisket, you get +1 to your charisma bonus.
Oh.
So I think that's everybody. I think Talp the Scot just went ham with all the channel points.
Thank you.
Right.
But yes, through your amazing deductive skills, Alan, you have guessed the correct date.
Nice. Very proud of that. I will turn and then remember that if we are 10 years back in the past and Danos is alive, he knows who I am, and therefore he knows my voice. So if I speak, there's going to be some... So I will try to stand behind Danos and make gestures that will try to convey, hey guys, today
I wave back.
10 years in the past. Do I need to roll performance or something?
You know what? Yes, roll me a performance against everyone's insight.
Okay. Where's my insight?
Well, I will wait until everybody says it.
Oh no.
I got a 21 for my insight.
Ooh.
Got an 11.
I got a 12, so...
Malofi, you've managed to parse it together, but I think the fact that Danos was alive kind of made it click. And kitty.
Kitten.
Cat.
Zhuzh,
Cat break.
it is uncertain what you get from...
He's saying hi.
Yeah, he's probably saying, hello, please announce my name.
Oh.
My
So
full name and title.
Alan, we've been together why are you saying hi? We've been together the whole day.
Alan, I know an Alan, and he kind of turns around, seeing the person in the suit. Hey, my buddy Alan would probably love that suit.
Wait.
Aha! Sure! I will say in a very high-pitched voice, and then I will walk away.
Dad, did you know an Alan? Like an Alan who was a marine biologist?
An Alan Ostrowski, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take him out on trips all the time on our boat.
Oh
What?
my god.
Also, why are you calling me Dad?
Oh shit.
And you see
okay, so-
a little Malofi kind of run up and jump into his dad's arms. And he's like, it's my little dude. And they kind of...
I hate you so much.
Touch
Oh my
their
God.
angular bobbles.
I
And then
They're
I
like the same height as me.
yeah.
I look down at like my. Do I remember this day?
You do not remember this encounter.
Okay.
Ooh.
I look down at myself. I'm just like, Danos, can I have a word for a second? Just over here, just 2 seconds without the kids.
You're looking a little rough, dude. Do you need a life?
I'm the kids. It's me.
Hey, Brisket! And he calls out to the beach station, Strike Force Omega.
Aw, damn.
Brisket's standing watch, got binoculars over the sunglasses, looking out onto the beach, just kind of leaning over the railing to check out what's going on. Kind of looks over. What up?
This guy, his face is all jacked up. I think he hit his head.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. And then Brisket's gonna like needlessly jump over the railing and like grab the buoy and start running.
Yeah.
It takes you a while because you're in slow motion as you
Yes.
as they
Yeah, the magical. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as Brisket finally arrives, Danos kind of sets down little Malofi and says, Go play in the ocean, little dude. Just remember, there's nothing in there that can hurt you."
I'll go play with little Malofi.
Yeah, little
Yes.
Malofi hands you a little surfboard.
Oh.
And Zhuzh, I need you to make an athletics check. But
Oh.
Ask me is gonna kick your ass at surfing.
yeah.
I'm very good at athletics. I rolled 29.
Okay, I rolled a 2. So Malofi just flops on the
Natural
sand,
20.
and starts
Oh, I help him up.
He can breathe water. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but he's like, while running it towards the towards the shore, he just falls face first and starts crying.
The ocean can't hurt you. The beach can.
Oh yeah.
He said nothing could hurt me.
No, the ocean. I'm helping him up.
Now, Brisket.
So what happened to you? Starts like looking at your eyes, checking your pulse.
It's a long story. I got beat up by someone with very similar skills to me. Let's just say that. So we were very evenly matched. So it was but like I beat him in the end, so it's fine. You're Brisket, right? I feel like
Yeah.
I've heard that name before.
I mean, I get around the beach, so.
And I'll sort of look to Alan and to Zhuzh and be like, I sort of lean and like really loudly stage whisper to Alan and be like, I think that's the druid on payroll. We've never met them, but I think
With the and I
with the yeah, I think that's them.
In 10 years, you pick up the guitar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm on the payroll. I'm like the head lifeguard.
It's super cool to meet you.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you.
We've heard you a lot.
Yeah.
Period. But
Thanks.
yeah.
I'm gonna pop a cure wounds.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
how bad are you looking? I guess.
Well, we leveled up, so I'm at full hit points.
Oh.
But the cure wounds does like close up the gashes, heals up the bruises. Makes Malofi the hot boy that he once was.
Yeah.
Whether or not
There
it
you go,
cures all the
friend.
emotional damage.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this conversation with his dad goes.
And Danos kind of waves to little Malofi before turning back to Brisket and saying, this guy's calling me his dad, but we're like the same age. I think he has a concussion.
Oh man.
I don't. I just really need to talk to you real quick.
That's what every young person uses now, as a form of slang to be like, "Hey, cool, dad."
I'm picturing you like opening up the faceplate just so you can reach in and
yeah,
poke your
it's all the range. Instead of saying bro, we say dad. Sometimes daddy-o.
Brisket, you're the coolest person on the beach. Does this track?
I mean, the winds change, and sometimes you gotta change with them.
And sorry, I'm just picturing the guitar riff just somewhere on the wind.
Yeah.
You're a wise.
That's the old druid that's supposed to do that.
You're
That's the one
wise.
they are going to replace.
You're wise beyond your years, dude. And Danos goes to give you a fist bump.
It's a little bit of flame that shoots out afterwards.
Nice.
Like when you actually exploded it, like explodes his hand a little bit.
When you do sparkles, there's actually sparks.
Yeah.
And I just dropped a D4 somewhere on the floor, and that's.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh, no.
You're gonna stand on that later.
Oh, probably.
Oh no.
And finally, Danos kind of looks over to you, Malofi. So, what was he wanted to talk about?
So, okay, I'm gonna preface this now. I'm not crazy. You see your son there running along at like 10 years old.
With that stranger I just met.
That's me. I'm Malofi from 10 years in the future.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Look, I'll like lift up the hair, but I've even got the scar I got when I was 2, when I tried to surf out into the rocks, and it was like, you told me not to, I ignored you, it was the whole thing. Mom was mad at me for weeks.
Oh yeah, that was a righteous spill, dude.
Yeah. Persuasion, yeah?
Yep, because you're not lying, you're telling the truth.
Persuasion. My persuasion is only +2. I got an 11.
Well, that with your +2, you actually do manage to
Nice.
to convince him of this improbable feat of magic and time travel.
It's
And he looks at you. He's like, "Yeah, no, what you're saying tracks. That's what."
so. What was the name of the big fish again? The void.
The quantum maw.
The quantum. Yeah. So, you know the fish called the quantum maw.
There's a quantum something that my dude Alan's looking for.
In the future I'm from, it kills you. I don't know if it's today, but I think it's soon. And for the last 10 years, you weren't in my life. And I don't know if there's anything I can do here today that can at least save. And like he'll look over to like little Malofi and be like, even if I don't know how time travel works, but even if I can save you and you're not there in my timeline, at least you'll be there for him. Like pointing at little Malofi off in the like the shore.
Mm-hmm.
And Danos gets a very serious look on his face, and he says, "Well, I don't know much about time travel, because I'm just a humble boat captain. But doesn't this run the risk of causing quantum paradoxes?"
Yeah.
That's
See, Brisket knows.
if it means that at least some version of me gets to grow up with a dad, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
So what do you want me to do? Just never go out into the ocean again?
Maybe just don't go after the quantum maw. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure yet. It's also the thing that might have brought us here. I think. We're after a guy called Stabio. Made a knife.
Yeah, I remember him. Really stabby guy. Remember?
Yeah.
The moment they mentioned this, I'm here. I'm now standing next to them and listening to the conversation.
There's just a little puff of zhuzh-shaped smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he set in the future. He set our beach on fire and stabbed so many people, and then there was this rift, and we landed here in the past, and I think we need to get Stabby before he does any more damage, but I don't know what being in the past, like, I don't know if it means I can save you.
Yeah.
Well, just saying that because I'm from the future also, and not that I know you or anything, but if you could avoid going on a boat on this, and I saw like a very specific location on during this very specific date, and if you could try to avoid doing that, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Well, that's a very specific location and date.
Yeah.
That's very specific information.
No matter what your good friend Alan tells you, do not just avoid it. Avoid it.
Well,
Yeah,
I am going.
Yeah, this Alan is good.
I am going up there soon. There's some tourists who want to see some smelly fish. He kind of points on the little map that you're pointing out, and he says, they're migrating this time of season. So we were all going to go check them out.
The smelly fish?
The smelly fish.
You
The
should
smelly
not.
fish.
You should not do that. You should absolutely not do
Alan,
that.
can you roll me a nature check?
Yes, I can.
The smelly fish.
Blah, 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 blah.
Something is wrong.
Nature.
What's their
that's not too
scientific
bad.
name?
That's an 18.
You know that smelly fish aren't really fish. They're actually invertebrates. You know that smelly jelly is very important. It gets dredged up from the ocean. It's used to make novelty products like farts in a can. And you also know that this mining process is incredibly dangerous and results in hundreds of fatalities every year.
Okay.
Also, it is insanely flammable. which I'm sure won't come into play with a fire genasi here.
I'm sure it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sure. That's a good idea for tourists. I'm sure they would enjoy spending hours smelling deadly fumes. Why don't you go? And I will point like on the opposite of the map, and I will like circle a location, and I'll be like, there instead, because you see, although they are migrating, there is a higher chance that we'll find them in this very small, super secure cave where nothing can hurt you, because that's where they go to sleep, and because you will be going at night, there's a high chance that we'll find some there.
Roll me a deception check.
Can I have it?
I love that. They know a lot.
16?
Alan knows everything about the ocean.
Yeah.
Danos kind of looks at you and says, you know, you sound a lot like my one friend, Alan, especially when he had a nose cold. Anyone ever tell you that?
I've never seen Alan sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be me. I never get nose cold.
Really? And he kind of goes to look at your faceplate a little more closely.
So it's full of like gosh down.
Wait, the vapor is on the inside.
Yeah,
How is he removing it from the outside?
He's just polishing it.
But does Alan like produce breath though?
And he said, look,
Physics.
they've already paid in advance, but they don't leave for another few hours. I mean, if you're really that worried, you guys can tag along.
So
Turn to Melody, like
maybe if I'm there I can stop it.
Are there knives there?
I mean, probably. And he looks around.
Okay, sure, I'm in. Just
He gets out a harpoon and then just kind of snaps the top of it off. And here, doesn't have a handle. Be careful, little dude.
it's about the sharp edge, and I put it in my backpack.
I have a question. You're from the future, and you said that the beach was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not on fire.
But you said it was on fire when you left.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was sort of on fire.
How do you set a beach on
People.
fire?
I don't know,
Carefully.
but Stabio did it.
Probably with fire.
It was the station, the one that you just
Yeah,
came
our-
in that was on fire, and also somebody's inflatable inner tube.
Yeah. I will say in the future,
And
you
all
pick
the
up
trees
guitar,
that. Oh, sorry.
and I'll honestly highly recommend it. You're a fantastic guitar player in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should start practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
should.
very cool.
Oh,
Well,
shit,
if we've got the future to save, let's go.
Is Brett already the?
Is Brett here?
Is Brett alive? That's a good question. Is Smythe Trembolier?
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
Are all of the dead NPCs here?
As
Players and
as
NPCs.
you're walking by, you see an older gentleman, and he's kind of got a younger child by the hand, and the child looks at them and says, "Father, why aren't those people doing their job? They've all got their..." And the father says, "I don't know, son, but I assume it's because they're horribly lazy."
I really quickly run up and I shove a pair of like child-sized Hawaiian shorts into like baby Smythe Tremble's hands. Like, you'll need, like, trust me, kid, this is gonna change your life.
Father! Oh dear, what this boorish man and his identical friend over there? They're just-
Don't worry, man. Let loose.
Very well. And little baby Smythe Tremble says, "Father, I would like to take dance lessons now. I don't want to be a bureaucrat."
Yes.
Actually, definitely yes.
Very well, son.
100% for this.
What does his dad
Future,
say?
one job at a time.
Very well, son. We shall teach you how to dance.
I didn't know he can dance.
You can dance if
Hey,
you want
what?
to. You can leave your friends behind.
Yeah.
Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, and then no
Um,
friends of mine.
I look at like Smythe Tremble Senior, and go like, good job, and then I continue.
Just remember, though, if you see somebody not doing their job, be sure to criticize them very openly. Yes, father, of course. And they walk off hand in hand.
I'm fine.
Now, Alan.
This is fine.
Me?
Alan, yes. When you were kind of gesturing on the map of areas where to avoid the quantum maw, because Alan never managed to find the exact location of the quantum maw in his lifetime, you only know a general area of where he might be around this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know where my friend died. And we have always thought that it was the quantum maw. But there's a chance that it's not, but there's a big chance that it might. So while we are going there, I am both kind of excited to be able to save my old pal, Deimos. But I am also kind of, well, not exactly scared, but more like, okay, this might be it. Like, this might be kind of the point of no return.
And I'm going to say, I am actually going to correct you a bit. You don't know the exact location where Danos died. He was lost at sea.
Okay. Yeah, makes
But you think that you might be able to narrow down the location.
Was
Okay.
the
Since you know now
ship
that
lost with him?
Since you know now that he's going to an area where smelly fish are migrating, and you have your general information from from just your research notes, you might be able to narrow it down.
okay.
But you don't have enough information just yet.
Okay, so I know roughly what area we should avoid, but it's still too large to be able to safely navigate.
And
Okay.
Stabio has also said that he is harnessing the power of the quantum maw.
Yes. Which is bad.
And Brisket, you finally realize all these people are wearing Beach Patrol outfits. They have the Beach Patrol trunks, and as the chief of this station, that means technically you're their boss.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh yes? I'm not sure.
Am I right in assuming that you are all Beach Patrol members?
Yes.
That's us.
All right.
We do the Beach Patrol pose.
We have a pose and I jump. I jump and I dab.
Well then, it looks like I'm in charge here. What are we doing?
Well, we are trying to save this person I've never met from a terrible fate. It looks like he is really bent on navigating really unsafe waters. And we can try to make it safe, but we don't really know how to make it safer.
I think if we find the quantum maw, we will find Stabio.
Mhm.
And if we know that Danos is potentially going to the quantum maw, if we go with him, we'll find Stabio.
So
But if he finds it, he will die.
I have a question.
I'm not letting him die.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. What is the quantum maw?
I'm so glad you asked, Judge.
Sure.
Alan will just
I have
deploy-
absolutely no clue. In character and out of character.
As you start
Go ahead.
preparing this lesson on the quantum maw, Dano says, "Hey, my friend Alan's really into that quantum maw thing.
Same handwriting.
Same handwriting too. Are you friends with him?
He's my cousin.
You should go check him out. I think he's at the Institute for Inadvisable Research here in Baldur's Gate."
We might. Do you know perhaps if Alan, your friend Alan, and also my cousin now, do you perhaps know if he is still working right now with Gary Plumtree?
Yeah, they share an office.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna do a brief presentation, and I'll be right back to you. Okay.
All right, I'll just be here looking the other way.
Well, thank you.
What? Wow.
So the quantum maw is a big fish that exists everywhere, every time. My rival and best friend and childhood help, Query Plumtree, and I were studying marine biology together. And we realized that this massive big fish that exists everywhere and every time might also be responsible for pollinating all the flowers in the ocean. This was called the sea bee. We believe that the quantum maw and the sea bee are the same thing. Now, I know this is a little far-fetched. This has caused us some...
I'm confused.
I have an extra +1 to int, so I'm nodding along. Like,
I'm smiling very widely.
I think everyone just has
Big
the same
fish.
expression as Helpy right now.
This is a big fish. It's everywhere, and it's a bee. It's
Big
my
fish.
one. Big fish. Big fish.
big fish.
And just underneath.
Wait, is it a bee? Is it a big bee?
No, it's
That's
a fish. It's technically a bee, but it's still a fish.
I'm seeing written underneath just like,
It has
I've
wings.
staked my career on this.
Yes.
Does it have wings? That's my ask. That's my ask.
We don't know. No one has ever seen the quantum maw.
If you haven't seen it, how do you know it exists?
That's the thing. That's what we have, like, Query and I have bet our entire careers, and we've built our entire lives around finding this fish and documenting it for the first time.
Makes sense to me.
Big fish.
Very big.
Brisket
We
Big
know
fish.
it's there. It pollinates everything.
Stabio said it was what killed my father. So, and I believe that's how Stabio brought us. I don't know if Stabio brought us here on purpose or I don't know.
He left a portal in the beach.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just his escape route and he just didn't close it behind him.
What if
Or if it was left
Stabio
intentionally.
is so smart and he placed a portal there and we entered it and we're now trapped in the past and he has the future all for himself?
Oh, Shush, you're so smart.
I should write a
But-
book.
So we need to go back into the future.
I think at some
Good.
point we should maybe try and although Brisket Danos mentioned there was a guy that came through stabbing people, right?
Yeah, he was a real dick.
So he's been here. So we know that.
Mm-hmm. So
So are there like stab footprints on the sand somewhere?
Not recent ones.
So the question is, do we go after the fish or do we go after the stabby dude?
I
believe
think
they
if
are-
I think we go after one, we'll find the other.
but
Yes.
we need to be able to locate it. We need to be able to pinpoint its location, not only to save your father, but also for us to see the fish. So
Alan,
yes,
why did you never say that you knew my father?
I didn't remember. I
Is
forgot
your
a lot
father
of things.
still?
Yeah.
What?
He's still not looking.
Wait a minute, Alan. Are you that Alan? Are you in there?
You finally got
Dong,
around
dong,
to
dong.
it.
Finally got it.
Okay,
Are you Alan from
They
the
must-
past or the future?
Deimos. I will stop holding my nose. Deimos, it's me.
What are you doing in there? Must be warm. And he kind of look into your face plate.
Deimos, whatever happens, you cannot tell Query about this. You do not tell him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I have your word on it, right?
Yeah, sure. What's the worst that could happen?
So many things. So many things, Deimos. Okay. Okay. With your
So-
permission, Beach Patrol Master, here is the plan that I'm offering to you. We go to my workplace. We gather all the information that past me that me now has forgotten and past me remembered. And we probably also steal information from my good friend / rival / lifelong enemy, Query. We pinpoint where the fish is. Deimos avoids it. We go straight for it. How does that sound to you?
Is this something that I could just ask the fish about? I mean, like, would they know about it?
With the fish, no.
The migrating like the area that generally like the broad area that Alan's managed to narrow it down to so far is still a very, very large patch of the ocean. Getting a specific pinpoint on it might be difficult.
I think that we go out there, figure it out, like we just get in there,
Mm-hmm.
go with the flow, let the fish come to us.
Brisket, I need to when I get back to the future, I need to have a good conversation with your
You sound
future self.
You sound very similar to Melofi.
We're gonna get along real well in the future.
I can feel it now.
I also reach out for the fist bump.
I'm picturing like just a little puff of smoke in the middle of it,
Yeah.
maybe like just a little sizzle.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions,
Yeah,
unlike usual.
This is the
I have
perfect
another
time.
question. No, this is in character. In character. If this is you're saying 10 years past,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I'm 3,
Yes.
so
you do
I'm not
exist.
here.
Yeah,
But
you
I'm
don't
here.
exist.
So you're
But
the only
I'm
one
here,
that
though.
you don't have to worry about like breaking the timeline or anything. So
Yeah.
maybe you should
Breaking
be
what?
going breaking the timeline.
The
No.
what?
He doesn't know what a timeline is.
Shush, I'll explain it to you when you're older. It's fine. I'll give you the talk.
Okay,
So let's get the
explain to me after
paperwork.
10 years.
Yeah,
Get the paperwork, get on the boat, and let's go.
I'll consent to
Some
that.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, does this mean we're gonna see past you?
Or oh no.
As you kind of
Oh no. A lot happens in 10 years.
as you kind of make your way back into the city, towards the Institute of Inadvisable Research, Baldur's Gate branch, you can already see it. This very palatial-looking estate. This large walls, very large building, kind of peeking its heads out above the rest of the surrounding buildings of Baldur's Gate. Every now and then you can see like puffs of magic kind of geyser out from it. You can see some people flying around on brooms doing corkscrews.
It's invisible.
Hmm?
It seems very invisible.
Oh yeah, no, it's very inadvisable. Now, Alan, you know that there's kind of a divide between the strict scientists who are trying to kind of figure out the mechanics of the universe and study its rules.
That's me.
And then between that, there's also the wizards and sorcerers and warlocks who are basically breaking every fundamental rule of the universe. And because of this sharp divide, it is a very partisan area. And as you kind of wander in, I need you to make an Arcana check, Alan.
I don't know Arcana is the thing. I'm one of the scientist people. Wait, no, I do Arcana. Oh yeah, right. I am a warlock.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
science,
both.
I'm just a scientist.
Alan, you could be the one
So
to unite
you're
them
pretty
both.
smart.
24.
Okay, you managed to basically conceal your magical footprint.
Okay, cool.
As a classroom of students kind of walk by, and all of them are kind of like, magic? With some eyes kind of passing by all of you.
Hey kids,
I used to be one of them. What happened to me?
I just start handing out Hawaiian shorts.
Nice.
This for you.
And they're putting them over their school uniforms.
Very good. Very
Beautiful.
good.
Yeah. Now, as you kind of go deeper into this building, I'm gonna need stealth checks all around.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm a rogue. Yay. This is my thing.
11.
That's a 7 for me.
Ooh.
Clang, 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 clang.
Can I give the others my points? Because I got a 23.
We will find out in 1 second. Brisket.
7.
7?
Oh yeah.
You guys are going down this hallway like the Scooby Gang. Like straight line. Do. Zhuge is the only one really. This was a group check, and I needed at least half of you to succeed.
Yeah.
But as you're kind of clanging down the hallways, you're stopped by a small female halfling, kind of tawny-haired, bespectacled, and she kind of looks down from her research notes and then looks up and says, "Alan, are you in that suit again? That thing's gonna kill you, I swear. Swear to the gods."
People keep saying he's dead. He's not dead.
Not yet. But
I'm
Not.
just... hi. So, I'm just taking it for another run before I, test it in the actual water. Wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
Deception check.
Why did
Can I
Alan sound
assist?
like this?
Alan's trying to be casual.
Okay.
Could I use the help action to give them advantage?
Yeah. How does Brisket help?
Excuse me, ma'am. This is official beach patrol business, so we've got to be moving on.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Won't you see our shorts? Beach patrol.
You do get advantage on this roll now.
Thank you.
Also, yeah, doesn't Alan wear like, shorts
Beach patrol
on
shorts.
over the suit?
Over the-
Yeah, over the suit, yeah, which is beautiful.
That's a 23.
Query kind of like looks at you, Alan, just a little cockeyed, and says, "You're part of the beach patrol now?"
Junior members, they're in training.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
What?
if you have enough time to do this, I thought you were swamped with research.
Please, Alan is very, very, very talented. He can do a multitude of things at once.
Junior members?
I just do that at query, like, can you believe this? Me? Nope, like, good at multiple things.
Congratulations. Please clean up your side of the office. And she kind of,
Is that her?
with that, just kind of walks off.
I go to Alan, is that her? Is that her?
Good old
It's alright,
query.
Zhuzh. You don't have to worry about it. You're cool.
I'm cool,
Juge gets promoted.
and I and I
That's all it takes.
and I go and visit. Like I go back to stealth, and you can't see me anymore.
I'm cool. As you kind of wander into this office, you can see that one half of it, almost divided down the middle, is fastidiously clean. The desk is almost completely empty except for like a single pencil and a single piece of paper. The other side looks like the inside of an aquarium. There are stacks upon stacks of books. There's half of a shark skeleton. It kind of stops at the divide midway between the office. It's just utter disarray. There's an aquarium with all sorts of exotic fish. Alan, you recognize this as your old office.
Yes.
Damn, Alan, you live like this? I mean, I can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
He probably lives here. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's not just his office.
Yeah.
Underneath the desk, there's
I would
a pillow.
assume.
Yeah, no, yeah. Good old university times, huh? Okay. I'm going to look on my side of the office because I know where to look for notes. Everybody else, go look for traps and hidden things on Corey's side of the office, because if she knows I've been here, she's going to kill me for real in this timeline, and it's not gonna be fun.
Isn't this your office? You could be here.
I mean, I'm allowed
I'm
in
confused.
my side of the office, but you know,
You can see
she probably
um,
has a trap now. If I set a foot in her side of the office, like a bomb is gonna explode or something.
I set a foot in her side of the office.
You can see on Alan's side of the office, there's even a copy, a prototype of the diving suit, the one that you are currently wearing, Alan.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Where's this? Alan, it's you.
It is.
And I go and I knock on the thing. Hi, Alan.
And it just kind of topples over.
Oh, I try and pull, but I'm too weak.
Oh my god, you totally killed him.
Oh my god.
No, what?
I'm kidding, dude. He's right there.
Confused. Oh, he's right there. Oh, hi, Alan.
Hi, Jush. Okay. I will get to searching.
Malofi, now that you have this kind of added intelligence, can you roll me just a straight intelligence check?
I can. So I have a +1, yeah?
Yes.
That makes it a flat 9.
A 9? Okay.
Yeah, because my intelligence modifier was an 8. And now it's a 9. So, or is it like a +1 to the number?
Oh, it's a +1 to the modifier.
The
Okay,
bonus,
in that case, I go from a -1 to a 0.
Okay.
Let me roll just an intelligence check, yeah?
Actually, intelligence insight.
Okay. I am good at insight, actually.
You're proficient in insight?
Ooh, I rolled an 18 plus
Ooh.
6.
You can see that when Zhuzh knocked over the suit, it caused quite a bit of damage to one of the components. And as you're kind of reassembling it, you can see that some of the components were also already damaged. like there had been some mechanical wear that might cause the user to die should they try to attempt to wear this while in the water.
Has it been sabotaged?
I turned to Alan and go, I think your office partner sabotaged you in your suit. It's like already damaged.
Huh? No. It's just me. I thought it'd be okay if I just left it like this, you know, and then when
This is
Alan.
actually damage you never noticed, Alan.
Is it?
This is the mechanical issue that caused. This doesn't
Yeah.
look like sabotage.
I mean, I know
okay.
I know there was a problem now,
yeah.
obviously, because, you know, I'm here. But yeah, back then I barely noticed it. I thought,
If we fix this while we're here, will that save you in the future?
huh.
Because then
Guys,
I mean,
you shouldn't mess with the timeline too much.
I
Although
mean,
there's-
I already tried to save my dad, so
The timeline's
like-
already shot.
yeah.
Well, if it's a loops versus a string theory, I mean, it's kind of difficult to figure out. But you guys aren't fading out of existence yet, so at least there's that.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Zhuzh, you just remember, you have to get your parents to kiss at prom night, or else or else you'll never be born.
We'll deal with that on the way to the beach.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My family's in Schultz.
Yeah.
it's in Schultz.
We're gonna have to take a little bit of detour.
How did you get from Schulten here in only 3 years, man?
I don't know.
Very quickly.
You washed up.
It was a magical ship.
If we fix, I mean, I didn't want to say anything. I know it's rude, but Alan, I for a while now I've had the sense that there's something up here. You know, the fact that you never get out of the suit, we never see you like go to the bathroom or eat, or I think I've seen you pretending to sleep. You're not very good at pretending to sleep, but I appreciate the effort. Did you die in that thing?
Yeah, but I don't want to say it. It's so humiliating.
It's not humiliating. I mean, you watched like 8-year-old me just like eat shit, try to go surf. Like,
yeah, you're right.
yeah, it was pretty funny, right?
It was pretty funny.
Everyone's just
No, I
laughing.
made the suit and I was so proud of it. And then there was some damage I didn't see, and I just drowned in it, like a guy
But
trapped in
now-
a suit.
Now you have a chance to change that. If we fix it,
My
maybe-
ego will be intact.
maybe not our timeline, but maybe a different version of you doesn't have to die.
That would fix a lot of things with Query.
Yeah, I think we should just fix it here, right? You know, like you built this, right? You could fix it, right?
But we're supposed to be looking for notes, and your father might leave anytime soon.
We've got a few hours. Look, if I can have a look for some notes if you want to try and fix it, right? We're a team. We can do this together.
Thank you, Melofi. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. What happens? What do we do?
With Melofi helping you, I will give you advantage on this roll, but I need you to roll me an intelligence check and add your proficiency modifier because this is something you've built yourself.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Zhuzh, you need to look for the notes. Brisket, would you like to help with the suit or help looking for research notes? Or would you like to do something else? This is D&D. I'm just here to
I don't know
facilitate
how
the
mechanical things work, so I'm gonna say let's find these gosh darn notes.
Yay.
Okay, then if you could both give me investigation checks.
Ooh. By the way, are you the type of frog that if you lick, you give off this like secretion that gets you really high?
Uh-oh.
It's happening again.
I jump. on the other side of the room immediately.
Oh, dude, no. I mean, drugs aren't.
No licking.
Drugs aren't.
No
cool.
licking. Like, I have my daggers out.
No, I'm just curious. I'm a druid, so like I like to know these things. But drugs aren't cool. Stay in school.
Suddenly, your lifeguard shirt turns into like one of those Dare shirts.
It's under my sweatshirt, just like.
Beautiful.
I got a 16.
I got a 9.
Zhuge,
No, let me tell you what Juj does.
oh, yeah.
I take a... No, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it like that.
I thought it was funny.
So good.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'm the dungeon master now.
I am the DM now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, so good.
I'm so sorry. Sauce. That's not what I meant.
It's totally... Yeah, no, to apologize for.
Really? Okay. My bad. So Judge would like go and take one of the teeth from the shark and the pen on Query's desk and connect them, and now he has a dagger.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say. It's not that interesting.
No, that works out perfectly. But the one pen on Query's desk is now gone.
Yes.
There's also a letter opener. It's just like a tiny little knife.
I take
It'd
it.
be a long sword for him.
I take it.
Now, Brisket, as you're kind of going through all these, as you're kind of like rifling through desks and going through paperwork, you eventually find various spawning locations for the Quantum Maw that Query has kind of narrowed down. And you imagine that with all the information that you've gathered so far, this could probably give you the exact location for where the Quantum Maw would be. Something Alan could have found out in his lifetime if he had just asked. But it's actually on not an oil rig, but a similar kind of rig out in the just off the Sword Coast, where they kind of process and collect smelly fish oil.
Guys, I've got it. By triangulating this information on this page along with your research, Alan, we can figure out exactly where it is, and it looks like it's where they're harvesting all of this, smelly fish oil.
Brisket, you were just
It's
the
our
coolest.
solo. So fucking cool.
Wow.
Wonderful. I clap.
I want to be like
Please.
you when I grow up.
Please. No one can be like me when they grow up.
My God. Please give him hope. Just to shattered any hope they ever had.
Mel
Brisket,
legitimately doesn't know how to
beautiful.
respond to that.
this is going to be the first time I've done this during this 6th game, but you now have inspiration.
Well
It was pretty
deserved.
sick, yeah.
Now, Alan,
It was pretty sick.
Yes.
can you make me that proficiency check, if you
Yes.
please?
So intelligence plus proficiency.
Plus
With
advantage, because Malofi is helping you as much
Okay.
as Malofi can.
Yes. Good. That's gonna be a 12. Oh no, wait, I didn't add my proficiency. Why am I struggling to do 12 plus 4? Of course it's 16.
You do manage to, for a minute there, before you add in your proficiency, you're like, what? How do I do this? Malofi just kind of points at the component that's damaged, just a little part of the respirator, and you're like, oh, right. And you handily fix the damage to your suit. But the seals are also broken, so you need to take them from your own suit in order to repair the past version of it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I will take them, do a little polish, make them look a little nice so they don't stand out too much and Asmi doesn't ask too many questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put them here, and I will, just kind of step away. Probably my armor is kind of, my diving suit is kind of wobbly now, not very holding itself together well.
Yeah, no, it's leaking.
Okay.
I think we said that there's like water on the inside of the suit.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, it is. You're springing a few leaks.
Okay.
But with the information you have now, you know that Danos is going to be traveling very close to this smelly fish rig. Close enough that you could probably hitch a ride.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Hitch a ride, protect my dad. I get to see my dad again. He just starts crying again as all Aelfna starts watching over him again. He's like, I saw my dad for the first time in 10 years.
I know.
Maybe he won't be. Maybe you won't be dead. Maybe he won't be dead. Maybe we can save them. We can save them.
Now, Brisket, do cool dudes cry or are cool dudes in touch with their emotion?
Cool dudes are in touch with their emotion.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's the right answer.
Brisket cries
Yeah.
too. Brisket shares
Yeah,
your
we
like-
go.
They're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, just
Yeah.
just a single tear, and then as it gets a little too far down, it just sizzles off.
Yes, yep.
Now back at the beach, Danos is just loading up all of the equipment onto his boat, the one that we called the Sea Devil. It used to be called the Unsinkable, but now it's the Sea Devil. It's this schooner. It's got this kind of anglerfish style front prow with bitey teeth, and on the front is a small portal lantern on it just to simulate that kind of anglerfish bob.
That's pretty cool.
And there's also there's a set of tiefling, just a family of them. There's 3 of them, and they're like, Papa, are we going to see the smelly fish today? And he's like, yes, son, for some reason that's what we're paying this man to take us to see. Just a bunch of fish that smell like farts.
Yeah, fun for all the family.
Yeah.
Can I ask, when my dad disappeared at sea, did the ship disappear with him?
It did.
Okay, so the ship also hasn't been seen. So I also haven't seen the ship for like 10 years. I'm like, it's just like I remembered. Oh, hello, hello.
Just like a doggo.
Friend.
Hello.
Oh, just like a kitty. So many furry friends.
So many friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be like, Danos, Dad. I'm just gonna call you Dad. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, probably.
We're coming along.
Oh, all right.
Now, can I call you Dad?
Yeah, sure. I'm proud of you, son. And he says to Zhuzh.
Don't touch. I'm poisonous.
Mel does not know how to feel about that.
I'm sorry again.
Which version of Alan is this? He kind of points at the suit that's now leaking over his deck.
The one in the suit.
Yeah.
Our Alan, future Alan.
Future Alan.
yes.
Do you want me to fix that?
No, it's cool, thanks.
I want you to fix that.
All right,
I-
solid. I'll start mending it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm picturing it. Sorry, I don't want to flavor your own spell, but I'm picturing like just a little bit of like heat coming off of the one finger,
right.
and you're like welding it.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so badass.
good.
And you have the sunglasses to
Yeah, I
protect
got the
your eyes from
sunglasses on
the...
as I'm
Yeah.
doing it to like protect your eyes, kids.
But you also resistant to fire, so you don't care about the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
It's just
cool.
for the. It's just for
It's-
the.
love
the
that.
look.
It's for the look cool
Just for
factor.
the cool factor.
That's incredibly cool.
That's
also
how
to
you get
inspire the
inspiration.
kids.
Yeah.
And the tiefling says, "Oh, I can help," and just starts like vomiting flames.
Oh no! Like,
Danos,
like covered in like goo. Like no, man, that's not cool. That's not cool.
And-
Party foul. Go to the back of the boat.
yes, sir. You heard what Brisket said, son. Just for that, we're disowning you. Get off the ship.
No.
Why?
No.
Oh,
Actually, this whole mission is beach patrol business. There shouldn't be any civilians on this vessel.
oh, you're commandeering it.
I'm commandeering the ship.
That's a good show, actually.
Yeah.
And
That's a good idea.
The small tiefling child says, "I'll remember this, and in 10 years and maybe a couple of months, I'll get my revenge." And the tiefling leaves the boat.
All right, dude.
Fight.
I'm sure that guy will be important in the future.
Is that a...
Fight. Did we fight a tiefling?
Nope.
He forgot. He probably forgot.
No. This is preparing for the spin-offs. The
yeah.
villains.
For Beach
Season
Patrol.
2.
Yeah, not yet. Oh damn! I don't have sunglasses. Otherwise, I'd look down like wink.
You guys have to avenge Brisket's murder from a tiefling.
No.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say
No.
that. That's probably
We had
gonna be a
enough
plot
people
point.
die.
If I have to, if there's a choice between like, oh, I get to save my dad and Alan, but like Brisket dies, I'm gonna cry, and it will be all Saucefire's fault.
Yes.
Now I kind of want to do that.
Stop giving him ideas.
Stop giving-
Stop giving him ideas.
As you're kind of setting out on this schooner, it's maybe about a day and a half of straight sailing. And as you're getting closer to the spawning ground, you can see the smelly fish are kind of blooping out of the water and blooping back in, and it's leaving this awful smell. You don't even know why anyone would want to go here. But on the horizon, and getting closer to you, is this large rig that's kind of stationary in the water. And kind of mounted on top of this is this strange cask. It's massive in size. Several tubes are kind of connecting to it and then into the water.
That's gonna be super flammable.
And can y'all roll me investigation checks?
I can. $11. No, 10.
Malofi, you're just too busy flexing.
Yeah.
You're
I'm like,
flexing, you're
"Dad,
trying to get
look,
Brisket
Dad,
to look
look.
at you. Like,
I'm not so strong.
trying to get Brisket and your father to look at you. It's like, look at my muscles.
Dad, love me.
Alan?
I got a 27.
Okay. Zhuge? 12. Okay. And Brisket?
Got a 7. Brisket's standing in the middle of the boat as far away from the edges as possible so they don't accidentally start a fire.
Oh yeah, every now and then there's just like a little bit of, like a puff of flame and you're like,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was
no,
gonna
you're cool.
ask,
You're just
how
like-
are you? How are they feeling about the water?
I love the water.
Wouldn't be part of Beach Patrol if it wasn't for the water.
Yeah.
Alan, you recognize that this large cask is, oh, do you need to go close your windows?
Real quick, I'm so sorry about
it's,
this.
it's totally cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. For those of you at home, Lily is currently there's I think a windstorm going on.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
So Zhuge, you don't see this either. So you're just kind of maybe just playing with with a small toy that you found.
I am reminiscing the rubber ducky that got stabbed.
Oh
I'm,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Staring at it.
Stabio stabbed the rubber ducky that Zhuge owned. But Alan, you recognize that this cask, this massive cask, it's not the same kind of material as the rest of the ship. And upon further inspection, you see that there are like runes carved into the side of it. And you're not sure what is in it, but it is not. It is probably not smelly jelly.
Okay, I will I will look at Brisket and point to this and say, Beach Patrol Master, this shit is magic.
My God.
Maybe that's where it is.
What do you mean?
Maybe that's where the quantum maw is.
What if the quantum maw
That
gives
doesn't
off
look.
something
How big is
that
it?
is magical? We need to get a closer look.
Okay.
How big is the cask?
It is massive in size.
Ooh.
Like several city buses in length.
Ooh.
Could it hold a big fish, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Ooh.
Nah, it's probably nothing.
Sure, it's fine.
Stack the boat and get up close.
Deimos nods his head to you, Brisket. And the boat kind of comes to a stop close to a ladder that leads up to the very top of this oil rig. And as you're kind of climbing up, you can hear that there's something inside of this cask, and it is every now and then you hear it just kind of scraping against the walls, and the metal of it kind of straining.
I don't like that.
I hate that sound. Okay. Yeah.
Where's Deimos?
Danos,
Where's Danos?
Danos is staying with the ship, unless told otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Also, I turn
maybe-
to him as I'm climbing up the ladder. I'm just like, don't kill yourself to save us. Like, if you have to save yourself, just go, okay?
Maybe you should stay with us.
I mean, end of the day, you are my son.
I know, but I've already grown up without a dad. That little Melofi back in the beach hasn't.
I'd rather not grow up without a son. And he kind of gives you a flex.
Oh, I hug him.
Just dad energy, just emanating
I
from
just hug
the.
him.
It's crazy.
I hug him and then I take him by the shoulders and I'm not gonna lose you again. I'm saving you. We're gonna save everyone we can.
And he goes to give you a muscle handshake.
Yeah.
And says, "Sounds righteous, dude."
Yeah.
As you kind of make your way up this ladder, and you hear the straining of the metal as whatever's inside is seemingly trying to get out. There is a small little window port that you can look into. Were you so tempted?
I am.
Yeah, Brisket takes a look.
Just push each other.
Just his eyes right under.
Yeah. It's like
bottom.
Judge is underneath and Brisket's on top.
Yeah, exactly.
The two of you see this. It is massive in size. Just the silhouette of it, because there aren't any lights on the inside. But this writhing shape, and as you kind of look at it a little more intently, you just see an eyelid just kind of open up, then followed by about a dozen smaller ones all kind of orbiting around it, and then they just kind of blink, and you hear the metal strain more as whatever is in it is kind of moving towards this side of the tank.
If I cast Speak with Animals, what I'm gonna do that, and see if I can communicate with this creature if it's a beast or something of that sort.
Okay, as you kind of cast this spell, it's you've spoken with animals before, and it's usually just like a conversation, and the more developed the creature, the more intelligent the conversation. This is like listening to a crowd speak all at the same time, just hundreds of different voices all saying different things. And as they feel your presence, one by one, those voices just kind of silence themselves.
It's all right, little dude. We're here for you.
And you just hear, "Free us."
Solid.
Righteous.
He's chill.
A little
He's chill.
pseudopod kind of goes up against the window as if trying to fist bump.
Yeah.
And just somewhere on the rig, you just hear a cackling.
Sounds familiar.
That's ominous.
Fucking stab you.
You've fallen into the classic blunder. Now I'm going to kill you in front of your own father.
Not if I kill you first.
Not if
I
I
wasn't ready
kill-
for the voice.
This is a very scary voice, I'll have you know. This is incredibly intimidating. And the voice kind of sounds like that, but with the mix of metal being kind of scraped against metal as just from the shadows, Stabio appears. And he looks like a human, just made entirely of knives. Where there would be muscle, there are instead folded blades, just blade upon blade. His fingers are razor sharp. His legs are just kind of stumpy little daggers that he balances himself precariously on, like peg legs. And,
He's like always ice skating.
always skating. The Canadian dream. And as he sees you, he kind of clinks his fingers together and says, "Just what were you hoping to accomplish with this fool's errand?"
What are you hoping to accomplish?
I'm
I'm confused.
I was going to murder you in front of your parents, but in the past. So many
Well,
who have tragic
not cool, bro.
backstories.
Yep. You don't know where my parents are.
I'll find them. I'm sure they're in some kind of directory.
You don't know shit about me.
I've got the yellow pages.
God damn it. God damn it.
You're not.
What has made
you're
you
not
so
taking
upset,
anyone
bro?
else.
Because that one, and he points a finger at Zhuzh, has been kidnapping my children.
It was all a misunderstanding, all right? You know how you solve that? You talk to someone, you
No,
know,
not-
like a rational adult.
not
you don't
where
go
I'm from.
stabbing them.
Where I'm from, we solve our problems with stabbing.
Well,
It's
that's
really
not
the
very
only thing we
constructive.
do.
All right. I think there's only one way to solve this.
With further violence?
Absolutely. And I'm going to cast heat metal on him.
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Okay, everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, that's so
did
good.
not even consider that. That sounds amazing.
Fuck, he's made of metal.
Sounds amazing.
A move.
Oh, I don't get to
this
go first, though.
Okay. I got 17.
Okay. Stabio got 14.
No, I got 14.
What is your dexterity?
+5.
Okay, so you'll be going before Stabio. So it goes Mel. What did Alan get?
5.
It's the armor. It's the suit.
And Brisket.
4.
4.
But do I get a surprise? No, I don't get a surprise round.
I
He
They're
knows
pretty
I'm
cool
the-
though.
I will let you take a bonus action before anyone else does.
A bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. What can I do with a bonus action? I could transform, but that's not. As a bonus action, let me go into my equipment because I don't remember what I have. So from their belt, Brisket pulls out a scimitar, and then from their belt they pull out a sickle, and they kind of just like raise it up in the air and cross them together and go, "You're going down, pointy man." That's my task.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And you just hear a guitar riff in the background.
Yeah.
How'd it get here?
Hmm?
No, just never mind.
Okay, Malofi, you are up.
It is me. So, I have this cool new ability. I can do a thing called a searing sunburst, which basically lets me create like an orb of like sun energy and just hurl it at someone. So I'd like Stabio to make me a DC 14 con save, please.
Ooh, he's good at these.
While I pick out some more dice.
17.
So he takes half damage, I believe. So it does 2d6 normally, but you can spend a key point. You can spend up to 3 key points to increase it, and for every key point you use, it goes up by another 2d6.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm going to spend 3 key points and roll
8d6
8d6 at him.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm real angry. Where's my? I'm just looking for more d6s.
When you run out of d6s
I
for
have
your
to-
attack.
There we go. Okay. There's also a puppy on me. I know. Okay. Oh, now shit. Why do I do this? Now I have to do math. Okay. Lily.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's 10. It's 5, 15. It's 20. And that's so 25 halved.
We'll
you can
round
do
that up
math.
to 13.
Yeah.
13.
I'll give you the extra point.
For 86, that could have been a lot better, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. Which brings us to Juge.
Okay. How far is the
He's
person of knives?
60 feet away from you currently.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
My movement is 25.
But what about your jumping?
My jumping is also 20. It's like it's my movement.
Aw, dang.
Wait. Features. Yeah, I think my. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just run.
I forgot that we're not
And
in
use
the
my-
game anymore.
yeah. Could have just. Whee! I'll run at him. Use my movement, bonus action dash, and I take out my knives, and I trip, and the knife that has the letter opener flies off my hand towards him.
Whoopsies.
Whoops.
Okay, roll me a ranged attack.
13.
Okay, that does not hit. But was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Yeah, probably clangs off or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sticks in.
Oh.
But as it kind of sticks in, you see it kind of gets absorbed by the rest of him. And the injury that Malofi caused kind of gets sealed up.
No!
Not completely, but just a little bit.
That's my whole shtick, though.
George, no!
He's my absolute counter.
No,
Yes.
that is just his natural regeneration.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you see that the injury gets kind of not healed all the way, but healed a little bit, and then he just kind of cackles a bit, in a way Stavio does, and with his first attack, he's gonna kind of raise a hand up towards you, Zhuge, because you're the closest, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm good at those. And I have evasion. There we go.
I just don't like it when people attack. Josh.
Yeah, he's like baby boy.
Should I take the 16 or reroll it?
Oh heck!
What do you think?
Null Sprite, thank you for the subscription.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
I'll take it. I have 16.
Okay, that is actually not enough.
I thought so. But I take half damage because of evasion.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
From this hail of from his hand, just kind of erupts a hail of knives as his fingers and like forearm basically just erupt towards you. All the sorts of knives that you see whenever you look into your bag of holding. And you take... Okay, this isn't too bad. 10 points of piercing damage. Halved because of your
Half to
evasion.
5.
I rolled 2 1s, a 3, and a 5.
Ooh.
Could have done better.
Could have done better. Get it together, Stabio. And with that, Stabio is going to then move towards you until he's basically right up in your face. His feet kind of scraping against the ground. And with another attack, he's going to point at the very ground itself, at the deck plates of this rig, and kind of plunge a hand into it. And as he rips it up, he takes part of the deck plate with him, which just sort of fuses into his hand, giving him now a shield.
I mean, he has more AC.
Yep. And that will be his turn, which brings us to Alan.
Okay. I'm going to use a warlock cast ability called Enervation. Can he make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
He can. 6.
Okay, he will fail. So he is going to take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And until the spell ends in 1 minute, I can use my action on each of my turns to automatically deal 4d8 necrotic damage to him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So the spell ends if I
What?
take an action to do anything else, but if I'm out of IDs at some point.
How much damage did he
I can
take? Sorry?
18.
18. Very
18.
nice. Okay.
And he cannot roll any kind of save again, so yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
No, thank you very much.
Okay. Then Brisket.
As I said, Brisket is going to, let me see, this is...
Oh yeah, metal.
Yeah, so Brisket's going to kind of put their finger out in like a chill gesture. The flames light up on each of their fingers and they kind of just pop their hand forward and the flame starts burning brighter on their hand, and as it does, the metal knives heat up on this creature. I will rule it to you as you see how it actually works, because because it's like it can be used as like a suit of heavy or medium metal armor, like it heats them up. So it does. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say, as you start transferring the heat, you can see that the knives start glowing this kind of red hot color, and whatever like air was in Stabio, it starts like whistling out of him.
Like a kettle.
At 5th level, that's 27 fire damage.
Oh, very nice.
And so a part of this spell is if a creature is holding or wearing the objects it takes the damage from, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object. I don't know how that works because he is made out of these objects. I will give that to you.
I would say that since he is these objects, it's going to be kind of I would probably be similar to Warforged Integrated Protection.
Okay. That makes sense. So that I can, this is a concentration spell. I can use my bonus action to redo the damage. But as I do this, I'm going to move up to Stabio as sort of like a tank, because I realize that now all of his weapons are imbued with fire and my friends are not fire resistant, but I am, so I'm going to stand up there with him.
Nice.
Nice. That's so clever. Like, I'm just like, how did you...
Heat metal, just the perfect thing here.
The perfect...
How do you think, like, in combat?
I've played a druid for so long that, like, this is, like, druid magic is, like, combat. You have to, like, maneuver the playing field so much that's how you just have to think about things.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right. Which brings us back to Malofi.
I'm gonna go bonk him with my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not letting this guy kill me. I abhorrently refuse. Where's my numbers? There's my numbers. Okay. So I've got my 2 bonks, the quarterstaff. That is that'll be a 19 to hit for one of them.
That now hits.
And a 18 to hit for the other one.
An 18 does not hit, now that he has the extra shield.
Oof. He's a tough boy.
Yeah, he's made of knives.
Oh, I rolled minimum damage. So I do a solid 6 points on the quarterstaff. And I'm gonna spend a key point to try and stun him with Stunning Strike, which I believe is a con save of 14, which is probably gonna make, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay. All right, good. This isn't paralyzing.
No, it's just stunned.
16 plus 4.
Yeah, he makes it. What do I want to do as my bonus action? Seeing as, where's my thing? thing. Okay. I'm going to spend 3 key points to, as a bonus action, cast Burning Hands on him. Because I see how he's already, like, heated up, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just try and melt him.
Yes.
So he can make me, if I just get the spell up, Burning Hands. If he could make me a dex save of 14, please.
Okay. With gusto. 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay, so he will take half damage.
Yeah, you
So-
you go for like the full palm, but you only manage to get a few fingers on before he kind of ducks away.
I think I get. It's normally 3d6, but I chose to up it a spell level with an extra point.
Yep.
So, ooh, it's not bad. 6, 4, that's 10, 3. So that's 16 points of fire damage onto him.
Well done. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Nope, because that is my action and my bonus action,
Yeah.
so I'm good.
Okay then, Zhuge. You can now get your backstabs in because you have friends within 5 feet.
I think instead of attacking, Zhuge is going to use his action to do panache.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to target me.
He does have a condition of immunity to being charmed.
Oh yeah.
Could you try
On a
to
success,
persuade him?
It
Could you
It
try
doesn't-
to
no, it's not a
breathe
charm.
in?
Yeah,
It doesn't say charm.
Yeah, panache has 2 effects. That's
yeah. The if it's not hostile, it's charm.
Yeah.
But if it is hostile, it's not charm.
okay.
Okay. So I want to do the not the hostile one.
Yeah, you don't want to
So
be.
like, basically, it's like I am the person you want. That's basically what you're just trying to say.
Shush.
And make a insight check.
Okay.
I got a 26.
He got a 6.
I got a
I was planning on stabbing you anyways. This was my decision. He says, turning away from Brisket to face.
and I'm going. Yeah. So if he tries to attack somebody else, he has disadvantage.
You won't live to see your 4th birthday,
And
and I won't
we'll
organize
talk about
that
that.
for you.
What? What? Could you at least organize it and then?
Your check bounced.
What? I don't know what that means. Can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than me for 1 minute.
Mhm.
So I'll just go around him.
Yep.
And I'm like standing there with my daggers out. Being like,
All right. Then he is now focusing his attention on you, Zhuge. He's like, and he kind of raises up his hand, and all of the daggers sort of form together into a single weapon.
you can't hit me.
We
You
shall-
can't hit me.
I mean, he can't, or he can't, or he can't. Are you saying that? Or
I'm being annoying.
Like, no, you're
yeah,
not
I was
allowed
just
to.
saying that. You're not allowed to hit me. It's against the rules.
Let's see.
My mom said you're not allowed to hit me.
Exactly. Exactly.
One
Thank
of
you.
those is a 25, and the other one is a 14.
The 25, I think it's.
Okay then. Then you.
I'm gonna uncanny launch it,
Yep. Yep.
which is something I forgot I have.
By all means. By all means. Which is 12 points of damage, of slashing damage, but it's halved, so you take 6 points of slashing damage as...
I'm fine.
Okay,
Everything's fine.
and you see that another one of his wounds starts to close as the daggers sort of fold back together. Also he does heat damage. So you take another 2 points, that's already halved, of fire damage, now that he is glowing hot. But you see that one of the wounds that was caused by Malofi one of the bent daggers from the staff bonk just kind of folds back to normal.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Which leads us to Alan.
Okay. So I can either choose to keep doing my 4d8 for 9 more rounds, or I can try to do something else. I think for now I'm going to do my 4d8s, and then in the future I will once again think about my options. So may he take 16 points of necrotic damage?
Oh, nice. Well done.
Thank you. It's not me, it's the dice.
Was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
No, thank you very much.
Then that brings us to Brisket.
Good idea, bro. Brisket's got the one hand up with the heat metal charm going. Their hand is glowing red hot, and then they're gonna pop their other hand out and kind of like do finger guns at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Blight at 4th level.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Let's see, draining. A target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's a very, very strong spell.
That's only my 4th level spell.
A 17.
That's only a fraction of my power.
Oh. Yeah, right. So they do succeed, so they take half of 37 necrotic damage.
Holy heck!
Yeah.
As
Why isn't the show about brisket?
why isn't the show
Yeah.
about Brisket?
It's too. He's too.
It
they're
is
too
now.
Cool. They're too cool.
What does it look like? Just describe this to me.
So let's see. The red heat of the metal or the knives that are going on right now start to get outlined in this black ichor, and it like absorbs into it, so you can just see in the center of each blade the like white heat of it, and then it's outlined in the black, and it kind of just gets absorbed and pulses into it.
Oh, nice.
And then as they finish the finger guns, I'm gonna use my bonus action. I don't know. Okay, I will ask you because I'm not sure. It says I can use until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again, which in my mind isn't casting the spell again, so I can do it with casting another spell. Does that make sense?
That's fine by me. I'm just here to facilitate y'all doing cool stuff.
All right, cool. So after the finger guns, they kind of put their hand back out and pulse it out, and the black turns back into that white red hot,
Oh,
and
it
they
just
take another
flares back
27 fire damage. Yeah,
27.
27.
I love level 12.
It's the same amount of damage from
Yeah.
that I rolled originally.
Okay. Was there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna say to Zhuzh, get back, bruh. I don't want you to get burned.
Okay.
I'm not listening.
Now,
I can hear you.
as all this, as the metal starts heating up, parts of Stabio start to literally start dripping off of him as this heated metal just starts going between the deck plates. And as this happens, there is a rumble as it ignites some of the smelly jelly.
I was gonna say, we are
knew
on
it.
an oil rig and you just heat a metal man.
And
I'm sure it'll go
Yes.
fire.
Stabio just sort of laughs at this. You think I'm not? If I die, I won't take you with me?
That's
We're all
That's
going
rude.
to sink below the waves.
Not on my watch.
And he gasps at that. And just at the insolence. And I need everyone to make me an acrobatics saving throw. Or, sorry, a dexterity
Acrobatics?
Yeah, an acrobatics check.
Okay. Are you sure it can't be a dex saving throw? Because me and Shush can't face it?
This is to keep your balance.
Okay. Like, I suppose.
As the explosions start to kind of daisy chain throughout the ship, just It starts off
got it.
small. Just,
I got a dirty 20.
okay, Malofi, it is like you're just standing on a completely flat object, on completely level terrain.
Channeling the surfboard.
But
Hey.
the rest of the structure starts to kind of tip to the side. And sorry, what was that, Zhuge?
I'll jump on Malofi because I got a 23.
Yeah, no, it is not even difficult for you.
Yeah.
Plus your natural stickiness just helps adhere you to the ground.
And I'm immune to poison, so it's all good.
Alan.
I got a 12.
Okay, and Brisket.
I got a 15.
Nice. Okay, Alan. For a minute there, it looks like you're about to keep your balance, but the stiff welds done on your seals make it so it's kind of difficult for you to bend your limbs, and you start to tumble just down as this entire rig starts to lose its structure.
Oh shit. Which part am I tumbling in? The
You're-
fish tank or this?
You are tumbling towards the fish tank.
I close my eyes immediately.
And as you're tumbling, you move about 30 feet away from this fight, and you hit against the side of the tank, taking...
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. Only 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. But I'm not in the water, right?
No, you are kind of plastered against the side of the tank.
Okay, cool.
Which brings us back to Malofi.
I'm just gonna bonk him some more. That's what Malofi's good at. That's what he just wants to do. So it's the 2 quarterstaff bonks. Well, that's an 18 plus 9, which I'm assuming will hit, and that is also 4 plus 9, which will not hit.
That will not hit.
So let me roll it down for that. Ooh. I think it's plus 5. Let me double check. Yes. So that'll be 10 points of damage on the quarterstaff bonk, and then I'm going to use a key point to do flare blows and do 2 unarmed attacks and just kick him in the face twice.
Yeah.
Is that a 10 or a 18? It's an 18 and a 14 plus 9 to both. So I'm assuming they both hit.
They do.
Yeah. It's Oh no, I'm level 12, so my unarmed strikes are d8s now. Fuck yes.
Nice.
Yo, that's cool.
So plus 10, 18 points of bludgeoning damage on my unarmed strikes as I just like kick him in the face twice and be like, this isn't gonna end in your favor, man. How many times do I have to tell you? You're not getting away from this.
Stabio is just laughing almost hysterically. And every time he laughs, like his jaw is slowly becoming a little more unhinged.
Yeah, you become a puddle. Do it, coward.
And he says,
We are in an explosive oil rig.
It'll be fine.
It'll be all fine.
Just kind of, this isn't going to stop me. And he kind of puts his jaw back into place. Which brings us... sorry, was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
Nope, that's me.
All right, which brings us to Zhuge.
Okay, so currently I'm on Malofi, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanna jump off Malofi, like use him as a
Like
wall.
a springboard.
Jump, yeah, into Stabio with daggers in my hands, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Would I get the effects of the charger feat?
Yes. I'm going to allow it.
Nice.
Because I took that.
Yeah.
20. I rolled a E. The charger feat would give me a +5.
Mm-hmm.
And math, 9 plus 6, 21.
That does hit.
Ooh, I did a lot of damage. If I hit.
Yeah, get him, boy. Get him.
Also, you
Good.
get your backstab.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 27 plus 5. So that's
32?
32. stab damage.
Okay, as you kind of plunge these daggers into Stabio, there's a moment where he's trying to keep
Like
himself.
I go into him, basically.
Yeah, he's trying to keep himself together. He's trying to keep this composure, and as he starts falling apart, as the knives melt off of him, he just says, "My children will have their revenge," and he sinks his fingertips into your bag of holding and tears the bottom out.
That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. It's really bad.
As this wave of daggers just starts pouring out of your side, Zhuzh.
That's really bad.
And we are out of initiative now.
Okay,
as Stabio falls apart.
You killed him? Okay.
With knives.
Okay, can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's myself. I was going to cast Dimension Door on the knives and like put them in the ocean, but I can only teleport myself, so actually I can't do anything.
I was gonna wall of water it just to like.
I got it, guys. I got it. Brisket walks up, like takes a drop of water, or a drop of sweat from Mel's forehead, and just kind of like throws it at the ground and just starts to levitate, and their eyes and their whole being starts to like glow, and it kind of shifts from a red to a blue. And I'm like to control water.
Oh.
And I'm going to bring up the water level on this rig so that it covers up the flames.
Okay, you are, as the water kind of swells and starts moving up this giant rig, it does start to, it fills the one side of the rig first, the one with the cask on it, and there's this kind of straining of metal as the entire rig is now probably about 45 degrees in the air. And Alan, because you're plastered on the side of this cask, you and this cask go sliding off into the ocean, where it starts to sink.
Whoops.
And as you're going deeper into the water and the light is getting dimmer, the cask kind of starts to crack open, and you see these little tiny little pseudopods start to kind of peek through the small cracks before it tears itself open. And like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, the quantum maw begins to extricate itself from this cask, and you see this kind of blubbery body with skin kind of almost more like a squid, or like something just from the very Stygian pits of the ocean, with eyes everywhere. And it kind of turns to face you, and its mouth opens up, and there are just rows upon rows of circular teeth on the inside, and it closes slightly, just kind of keeping its eyes on you, almost playfully, before it swims deeper into the ocean. And you continue to sink until you're at the very bottom.
I will remove my helmet. It's already leaking anyway, there's no point.
And as you remove your helmet, you see another mass, something more familiar to you.
Yes.
A mass perfectly round, almost in shape, comprised of sailors and ships that have been lost at sea, slowly rolling its way down at the bottom of the ocean.
I wave.
It waves back at you. And it doesn't feel terrifying. It feels like a warm embrace as it sort of collects you into its grasp and continues down at the bottom of the ocean.
Yes.
Now, the rest of you are still stuck on top of this sinking oil rig.
Whoops, sorry.
And as it starts to sink further and the water is put out, you see Danos kind of gesturing for you all to get on, and I'm going to need athletics checks from the remaining of you.
Oh,
Did Alan just die?
maybe. It's a long story. I got a 17.
Okay, you
Hey.
meant. Sorry.
No, continue.
Oh, I was gonna say, as you get on, like you feel your father take you by the arm and kind of pull you in first, and he said, I was never gonna leave without you. Zhuzh?
24.
Oh yeah, no, it's not even a contest for you. You just jump
There's
on.
just jumps there, but he's still looking. The numbers. He has 4 fingers, and he's like 4 fingers, and he's just like
Still
counting, and the numbers aren't adding up. Somebody's missing.
Brisket.
17.
Oh yeah, no, you also get on easily. I'm guessing like the waves literally carry you into the ship.
Mm-hmm. Where's your middle friend go? They could swim, right? I assumed you all could swim.
I'm gonna assuming like it's not too like dangerous, I'm gonna like stick my head in the water and see if I can see Alan.
You don't see Alan, but you do see the Leviathan that took him. And Alan, if you had a message to give to your friends, what do you think it would be?
I think you just see, like, you don't see Alan and you don't see the big shape that took him in the sea, but you do see his helmet, and it's open, and like the window is also open, and it's like, it's not been broken or anything, like it's visible that he took it off willingly, because, you know, like the latches are open and everything. So it's not exactly like there was no trace of struggle or fight. It's more like he went with the flow and like he let the ocean take him. Just like you said.
Which is something Melofi's always been talking about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As you sail back, there is a somber air as the remainder of the beach patrol sails back to Calopsia Sands. And when you finally get there, you can see that there is one of those apertures similar to the ones that sent you here in the first place, just kind of waiting for you at the beach.
I sort of turn to Brisket and go, I don't know if you're going to remember this in the future. I don't know how this is gonna work, but thank you for all your help. It was invaluable. You helped us.
I'm always happy to help. And if you guys are... Well, I think you're the best goddamn beach patrol I've ever seen.
Mel's like, bring it in!
I hug, but make sure that my gloves are the one that do the hugging.
It's alright. I don't think I can be poisoned either. Nope, you're good.
Not anymore, you can't.
Because
as you
go make me proud.
I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Do it for Alan.
Well, yeah. I'll do it for Alan.
I think I have to go buy a guitar now.
Yeah.
If I don't, we're all paradoxed. As you step through the aperture back into the present, you're plopped out onto the sands, and there's that blinding white flash again. And Melofi, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you just hear, "That was a righteous tumble you took, little dude."
Yeah! Yeah! Is it my dad, but like kind of older, like 10 years older? Like, is my dad alive? Is my dad alive?
Of your dad.
Yo.
Yeah!
Yo. That's awesome.
As you look over at Station Strike Force Omega, you see that it is still intact. It has not been burnt down.
I grab him like, what year is it?
It's been 10 years, and I've missed you a whole lot.
My
and
dad!
As you look over at Station Strike Force Omega, you see Brett Hammerhead there.
Yo.
She just gives you a. You see Brisket, 10 years older, with the guitar, and also about 8 levels higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Wallington Smythe Tremble.
Yes.
Wearing the shorts.
Yeah. No stabs.
And he just
Where are the shorts?
He just looks at you and gives you one of these. Welcome,
Yes!
Beach Patrol. And you don't see him, but somewhere across town, in a little messy office, Alan Ostrowski is hard at work researching the quantum maw.
One of the most famous orcs in the history of orcs, with little glasses on his head. He recently published an article about the quantum maw and how sure it's a terrifying monster with a lot of teeth. Maybe eats people sometimes, but it's also one of the most important pollinators in the ocean, and we should protect it. And he's trying to raise funds to make sure that boats are avoiding his usual spots when he appears across dimensions.
Now,
we saved him.
Yo, that's awesome.
Now, I'm curious, what is in store for our beach patrol? If you could give us a little bit of an epilogue, and we'll start with Zhuge, since you are currently player number 1.
I should have given some thought to this. Zhuge, most definitely, he do his best to stay around the people that are now his family, because and continue growing himself with them. He feels a deep connection to these people, and where they're going, he's going. He'll be spending some time maybe learning some surfing stuff from Luffy, which he hasn't done recently because he was focused on the job. He'll take in the steps of Alan, the one he knew, and will take more care of the wildlife here, because his focus was always the trash, removing that from the sea. But now he's going to, maybe try and read a bit into that stuff and raise awareness, perhaps, on the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Brisket, you've got this new team. In this future, you are the station chief of Beach Patrol. So what is in store for Brisket?
Oh boy, I think Brisket starts, they become this, I don't want to say guru of the beach, but they talk about preservation and, give words of wisdom, since I'm sure at this point I have a 20 wisdom. If I'm leveling up more. Yeah. Then they'll start doing a mini lifeguard training, so that the young ones the junior lifeguards, they can understand the safety and all that. And I think that they'll give this beach patrol, the current beach patrol, a little bit of a break, but in 2 months' time, it's right back into the grind. Yeah. Got to make sure the people are safe.
Malofi.
I think the biggest thing for Mal is just catching up on 10 years worth of time with his dad. That, and as soon as he's all right, Judge, we need to go find Alan, and we need to make him our friend. He doesn't get a say in this.
Yes.
So
no,
I feel one day they just
store.
appear at his office with a bunch of food, and we're hi, we read your paper, we're really big fans, you want to be friends with us, come to the beach.
Alan, it's been a while.
Yeah. Sure, I'll explain to you later.
Can you please put on this helmet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first time Mel sees Alan human, he's just gonna walk up and just place a little kiss to his forehead and be it's good to see you, friend. See you.
Thank you. He is a 7 foot tall orc with tiniest little round glasses, just like a pince-nez, just whoop,
in that case, Mel's like, can you crouch? Thanks.
Just
Mel will also get those send a few of those love letters to Poppy. And I imagine they keep in contact. You know, she's busy, she's got her stuff, but you know, he tries to, you know, keep in contact whenever they can. And he just like gets to have a dad again.
And Alan, what do you do with this new lease on life?
Well, it's never been stopped for me, so I think I just keep like doing like, I like to think that maybe when the oil rig like exploded and everything, like there's been proper signs of the quantum mole. Like people were like, oh shit, we've seen it at like we've seen the same oil rig fall in like 17 different locations on the planet, and like there's starting to be a real awareness and like real maps and everything. So I like to think that his and Query's offices just get like bigger as they get more funds. Still always like perfectly separated in the middle, but like they just move to bigger and bigger offices.
They still have to share an office, regardless of how successful they are.
They like, he will eventually go in his diving suit, because I mean that was his project, but this time it will work. So he will try to work on bigger and bigger suits, and just like at some point probably invent like a submarine or something, and just try to make that more of a big thing, and just pursue the quantum mob, because like he is distantly aware now that it could be everywhere. So why couldn't it be into space? Maybe there could be fish maybe into space. Who knows? He doesn't. Old Alan knew, but you know, like, and he's just like trying to expand his horizons. And
what is in store for Beach Patrol? We'll have to find out next season, when we do a next season. But until then, I think that is it for us. Thank you all for joining us on this adventure.
It was a wild ride.
This was a wild ride.
We saved like everyone.
I know. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
We won.
We saved. I have my dad. We have Alan.
No one died.
Brett.
No one ever died.
Underdog is going to be so excited when he watches the VOD and realizes Brett's not dead.
I would have like given Brett his whistle back and be like, "This belongs to you." It kept me safe.
You know what? I can't speak for Brett. Oh wait, no, yes I can, because I'm the DM. Brett says, "Keep it. You've earned it."
I have 2 father figures now. They're both alive.
You have 3 father figures now.
I got so many dads.
Well, gee, Melopy, your mom let you. Sorry. That didn't work.
I get the spirit. I get the spirit.
LB, is there? We've already established you're one of the hardest working people in D&D. Is there anything you wanted to plug?
Oh boy, just check my Twitter. Which thank you for pointing out. I need to update my bio because apparently it's pretty old. But yeah, check out that. I do a lot of stuff. I pretty much do something every day. So
yeah, don't you have like 2 live streams per day or something?
Only on Sunday. You know, usually Saturdays are my day off. I absolutely enjoyed this. It is so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
It was an honor having you. It was an honor having all of
Definitely.
you. You're all just the best kind of people to DM for.
Can I just say?
No, you.
No, you. No, you.
She got you.
She got you. This was so much fun.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Like every time you DM for me, I just have a whole blast, and it's like so good, and you put so much hard work into it. And I think like I speak for all of us, but like it's just been so much fun.
It is so.
It really brightens my weeks.
Yeah, it's been like something to look forward to every single week.
I am glad.
For sure.
I really love DMing, and I really love DMing for y'all. And this has been the highest of honors.
It's so much fun.
But yeah, for all of you in chat, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to be taking a couple weeks off as we figure out what we're going to be doing next. But keep an eye on the channel. Aw, no, Bing, no you. Uno reverse. If you need to catch up, just type !VOD. You can watch all your favorite episodes. Episodes where Alan's still alive and not and not a new...
Still alive?
And Malofi's dad is still dead.
Yeah, Malofi's dead.
And Zhuzh is
Wait.
Zhuzh.
And Zhuzh is
He's always
He's
a
always
constant.
yeah.
Next season we
it's
learn.
an eternal constant.
Next season we learn that Zhuzh's dad was a grung and his mom was actually the Quantum Mole, and he's just everywhere every time. Also,
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's a question though, Lily. If we play the same characters next season, what's Alan gonna be? Because is he gonna be a warlock still?
Who knows?
who knows?
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Ooh.
I just have one question. I hope you can answer, DM.
Yeah.
Please. Because we saved Mortimer in school, does he still get his diploma because we helped him solve the murder?
He does.
It's a very important question.
In fact,
yes.
he is the valedictorian of his class.
Yo.
That's a relief.
Episode
Graybeard's gonna be
2.
so happy to hear this. All right. Well, I think that's it for us. Thank you all for joining us. And yeah, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your weekend. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Never stop waving.
We're still hot mic'd.
Never stop waving.
Don't say anything terrible.
I can
Sauce
only
is
think
a
of
very nice
terrible
guy.
things.
Oh no.